Good morning from Chengdu East Railway Station. I want to take a train from here to Tianfu Airport. Just 2 months ago, they actually opened a new railway station, like a high-speed railway station at Tianfu Airport. And I'm kind of curious about that. The train will depart in like 1 hour. So let's do that and let's go to the airport. So I checked the train online and it's actually kind of full. And also the ticket hall seems to be a bit crowded. Let's see what we do about that. Let's take the backup plan. So problem is the ticket office was really crowded and the line wasn't really moving at all. And I don't want to miss my flight, so let's go back to the metro. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take like 1.5 hours maybe. I need to get from here to the South Railway Station and then transfer to the airport line. We need line number 7. Oh, there we go. So, arrived at the South Railway Station, and now I need to transfer to line number 18, which goes all the way to the airport, if I can find it. There we are. And a dragon. We're actually getting into the year of the dragon now. 2024, like the lunar year, which will start in like a week. Oh, okay. You can choose between express and local. Let's go for the express train. So it only has... actually it only has 1 stop, but it only goes at a certain time, like every hour. It is now 10:40 a.m. The metro ride from the South Railway Station took only like 30-35 minutes. I just realized I haven't actually told you what I'm doing today. I'm gonna take the COMAC C919 from here in Chengdu to Shanghai Hongqiao Airport. The COMAC C919 is China's attempt to break up the duopoly between Airbus and Boeing. It's been flying since last year and I'm excited to see what it feels like. So let's find that check-in desk and go to Shanghai. I think the machine won't work, but let's see. Yeah, well that didn't work. So I have to find a counter. I think we may be right here. At first it looked like the machine was working, but then during the seat selection it said like no seats available. I hope I get to go to Shanghai today. Hi, Harry. Check-in to Shanghai? And Hong Kong, yeah. But Hong Kong tomorrow?
Window there or else?
Window, please. Window.
You don't have baggage?
No, just hand luggage. Thank you very much. Yeah. That was actually super fast. I was at the counter for like 20 seconds. super fast. So, let's empty my water bottle and then go through security. So, made it through security. It took like a really long time. Really busy, really a lot of people. But it was actually kind of interesting. So, when you get to like the point where you need to pack your stuff onto the belt, like into the boxes, there are like small screens and they recognize your face and then they display like your name and your flight information on that display, on that screen. That was quite interesting to see my name while I was packing things. The courtyard. Let's go out to the courtyard. That is amazing. I'm just gonna stay out here until my flight leaves. Wow. It's a bit cold though. It's like a real garden out here. And obviously a lot of people smoke here. Oh, that's the smoking area. I should go somewhere else. I think this is the non-smoking area. Much better. Okay, so about today's aircraft, the COMAC C919. Today's aircraft specifically is the second C919 that was delivered to China Eastern Airlines in last July. It's the Bravo 919 Charlie, and like the others, it has 8 seats in business class and 156 seats in economy class. Coming up to a total of 164 seats. When it comes to the range, it's actually much less than the A320 family. The COMAC C919 has a range of like 4,000 kilometers-ish. That's like 2,200 nautical miles. And the Airbus family, the Airbus A320 family, has a range between 3,000 and 4,000. Like the newer generations even more. But COMAC has already announced they will start producing other versions of the C919, and it is to be expected that they will scale it up in the future. Yeah, so boarding is in around 45 minutes, I would say. Let's go to the gate, see if it's there, and if not, I don't know, maybe it's a bus gate, and then just wait there. My gate today is gate 228, I think. I think last time I checked it was 228, which should be right over there. Yeah, as you can see nothing because it's not there. It's probably a bus boarding, or they changed the gate. But I cannot see it on the apron anywhere. I was watching the traffic on the apron until I finally saw the C919's landing lights appear in the distance as it approached the runway. I taxied across the whole apron, and as it got closer I have to say it looked quite decent. But except for the nose and the winglets, the looks very much reminded me of an Airbus A320neo. And it has arrived from Shanghai. It is on time. It is now, I don't know, 12:05. And departure is at 1 p.m, so totally on time. And there's also a very colorful aircraft. I don't know what airline that is. China has so many interesting airlines. I want to find out to which airline that colorful aircraft belongs to. Yeah, that airline flying to Changsha is called Air Travel. Yeah, talk about simple names here. But they have quite a colorful livery. Meanwhile, I noticed a lot of people looking at various parts of the C919. I can only assume this was some kind of training for ground handling staff. 5 minutes to the official boarding time. I think boarding will be on time. And I'm really looking forward to the cabin. I'm also looking forward to lunch. I'm like a bit hungry now. I had breakfast in the hotel at like 7 a.m, but now it's like 12:30-ish. So I really hope China Eastern will serve some nice lunch. Also, can I just point out that this airport is like really, really nice. It was opened in 2021 in June. That's like less than 3 years ago, like 2.5 years ago. And you can really see that it's fresh. A lot of information everywhere. They have screens recognizing your face, and like in front of the bathrooms they have like screens showing you which toilet stalls are like occupied. It's very clean everywhere. Like it's really a nice airport. And boarding towards Shanghai. So they have automatic boarding gates, but they don't work with foreign passports. So just went through the business class line. Hi, how are you?
你好，欢迎登机，前往上海虹桥各位航行。让我看它掉下来，下来万一砸到了就。合方请到座位下面。好，欢迎登机。
So welcome aboard the COMAC C919. I'm sitting in row 36. Now 36, you may assume that it's like way in the back, but actually what Chinese airlines do, and China Eastern is no exception here, like all Chinese airlines seem to do that, at least the bigger ones, is they start their rows at a very high number. I think they start at 31. Yeah, 31 is like the first economy row, and then there are like 2 business rows in the front, which I think has something to do with matching the long-range fleets. Yeah, but back to the COMAC C919. The legroom is fantastic. Wow. I mean, for a single aisle, like medium-range jet, wow, it's really, really generous. Now boarding is completed, and the crew is like closing up the overhead bins, and it's not a full flight at all. Like, I have a free seat next to me, that's nice. The aisle seat is taken, but at least the free middle seat is nice. And also the rest of the flight is not really full. I would say maybe it's 2/3 full. The seat feels a bit hard, if I'm honest. There's not much padding here, and also there's no adjustable headrest. So I'm not sure. The seat could be more comfortable, maybe. And also the person in front of me just reclined her seat. Like, why? Why do you do that before takeoff? You have to put it back anyway. We started our pushback, and what followed was potentially the weirdest safety video I've ever seen. For sure, it was the most patriotic one. And we're airborne out of Chengdu Tianfu International Airport, just passing through the clouds now. Yeah, and then the safety video, so they had some monitors coming from the ceiling. It was like very patriotic, let's say. China Eastern helps you soar above the skies, and we will bond together. And I'm like, I don't want to bond with you, I just want to fly with you. Yeah, our wonderful journey is about to begin, and I'm like, be careful not to set expectations too high. On the upside, the cabin is actually rather quiet. I mean, these engines are also pretty quiet, and then the cabin is also very well isolated, I guess. Yeah, so while we're waiting for the service to start, let's talk about the market for the COMAC C919. It has gathered over 1,000 orders from Chinese airlines and like leasing companies, but will it be a success outside of China? It hasn't proven itself over a long time yet. Airbus and Boeing have aircraft that have been around for 30, 40, 50 years, and even though Boeing had some issues in the past years, they're still proven aircraft, and airlines around the world trust them. And the COMAC C919 will have to prove itself first. And that brings me to the second point, actually. The COMAC C919 does not offer any technological advantage compared to today's A320 and Boeing 737s. When Airbus first introduced the A320, they introduced a system called fly-by-wire, and it was pretty much revolutionary because it allowed for aircraft control through electronic signals. For the C919, there's nothing comparable, like there's no technological breakthrough, like nothing. It's a pretty normal aircraft, really, and it uses a lot of foreign components. The COMAC C919 is powered by the CFM LEAP engine. Those are actually the same engines that power the A320neo. All the avionics systems are sourced from foreign companies. Service is about to start. COMAC is currently looking for EASA certification, like from the European Aviation Safety Agency. But even if they get it, what would be the incentive for a foreign airline to order this C919 or like a foreign leasing company? I don't think there will be many foreign orders, at least not for the current version. Maybe for the stretch versions, which offer like a longer range. So the lunch service has arrived, and I don't know, from the looks of it, I'm a bit unimpressed. I mean, they give you a sandwich, an apple, 2 pieces of cake, sort of. I mean, the world's first C919 like topping is kind of cute, but then again, that's pretty much it. Let's see how it tastes like. Yeah. Meal finished, or should I say snack finished, because essentially that's what it was. 3 Chinese pastries and an apple. The pastries were not my thing, kind of. I ate them anyway because I was hungry, but the apple was actually quite good. Yeah, but I was kind of disappointed, honestly, because I saw on other YouTube videos, from the same route between Chengdu and Shanghai on the C919, that they actually served a hot meal, and now it was just cold snacks. I don't know, maybe it's the wrong time, like this was a departure at 1 p.m, so it's like lunchtime. Maybe if you fly in the morning or in the evening, you get like a hot meal for breakfast or dinner. All the more reason to look forward to a nice dinner in Shanghai tonight. Just paid a visit to the loo, just a standard loo really. They don't really provide any amenities. And by the way, I have to correct myself. So earlier I said the flight is like 2/3 full. Now that I walked through the cabin, like to the loo and back, I saw that it's actually only like half full. There are actually a lot of empty rows. Yeah, so maybe the midday flight is not the busiest. Yeah, so what did I think of today's flight? To be honest, I'm rather unimpressed. Like the seats that China Eastern decided to install on the C919 feel kinda like low-cost seats, like they're very hard, there's almost no padding in your back. The only thing that's very good, I would say, is the legroom. The legroom is really, really nice. Even when the person in front of you reclines the seat, it's still very good. And you rarely have such nice legroom on a narrow-body jet. Then there is no Wi-Fi on board, like not even entertainment through Wi-Fi. They do have these monitors that play like movies, but you don't have a sound with them. Like they have Chinese subtitles, so you can read what the people are saying. But apart from that, yeah, there's nothing. And it's like a patriotic military movie sort of thing. I don't know. Pretty boring. At least they could install like entertainment through Wi-Fi, so you could like stream it to your own device. But maybe in the future, we'll see. Yeah, what else? Oh, the crew. The crew is really nice actually, really friendly, and they can also speak like English. Yeah, but apart from that, there's nothing really that stands out for this flight. It was a pretty boring flight. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're on time. We're actually early, and it was a smooth flight, like no turbulences at all, so I should rate it as a pretty good flight. But then again, it was kind of boring, like there's nothing that stood out, sort of. But yeah, it was nice to get the experience once. It's nice to take off a new aircraft type for me. Now descending, I guess we're like at 20,000 feet now. Cloud base should be rather low, I believe. We should be on the ground in Shanghai in about 20-25 minutes. While we are descending, it's a good time to reflect on the C919. It is a thoroughly tested aircraft, fully certified in China and certainly capable of day-to-day operations. And while it is not featuring any sort of technological breakthrough, it is still a competitive aircraft. Maybe not internationally, but at the very least for the important Chinese market. If COMAC invests in further improvements and new aircraft models in the future, they could potentially become a real competitor in the commercial jet market also on the international stage. However, this is still a long way ahead and I'm sure that Airbus and Boeing will not stop to innovate either. We will see what the future brings, but let's first enjoy a rainy landing in Shanghai. And welcome to Shanghai Hongqiao Airport. We taxied for an eternity as we had to make the long way all around the other runway. At least it provided for some nice views on the way. Hongqiao Airport is the smaller of the two airports serving Shanghai. It is mainly used for domestic flights, but it has a limited number of international connections as well. We parked at the very end of the domestic terminal. But despite the long taxi time, we still arrived 5 minutes early. Yeah, welcome to Shanghai Hongqiao Airport. God, we taxied for a long time, like 15-20 minutes. There it is. It's a big airport. I have no idea where exactly I am here. I've never been to this airport, but I'm staying here in a hotel that should be like right in the terminal. Landside, that is. Just need to find it. This is a long walk. They have a separate exit for passengers without checked luggage. Look at that. So all the other passengers, they go down there to the baggage hall. But if you only have hand luggage, you can go across this bridge here. That's nice. I was wondering how I find my hotel, but then I saw it's right there. Hotel. 3rd floor. Let's see. I think I found it. I hope it's the right hotel. They do have some dragons. Yeah, welcome to the Shanghai Hongqiao Airport Hotel, the Air China Hotel. I'm not actually sure. There's an Air China check-in counter downstairs actually, so you can check in for your flight directly in this hotel. But I'm flying China Eastern Airlines, so I cannot do that. And they gave me a room with a view. Woohoo! Amazing. Absolutely amazing. They couldn't find my booking at first. I booked through booking.com, but they couldn't find it at first. So it took a while, but eventually we sorted it out. And they even gave me some, I don't know, amenity kit, I would say, some toothbrush and stuff. Quickly check out the bathroom as well. Yeah, looks pretty neat, pretty clean. Some amenities down here as well. Yep, should be good for a night. Tomorrow I'm continuing to Hong Kong on China Eastern Airlines. It's gonna be on an Airbus A330. I'm gonna make a separate video out of that because it somehow doesn't fit to today's C919 video, so it's gonna be a separate one. Maybe for breakfast, because it's gonna be an early flight, they will even serve a hot meal. We'll see. But yeah, so far so good. It is now like 4:30 p.m.-ish, I think. I'm gonna rest for a bit and then take the metro to the city to get some dinner. It should take like half an hour by metro to the city. It's not too bad. And then tomorrow I will fly to Hong Kong. So if you want to see that, subscribe. And until then, enjoy your travels.